Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great. My name Milani, my surname Uzenzile. So my channel is all about conversation, and hopefully as time goes it will be all about lifestyle as well, because that's something I really like absolutely want to do. But for now we're gonna stick to what I do best, conversation, babe. Me and conversations. Same WhatsApp group. I hope you guys will join my family, help me grow as a person, and help this channel grow as well. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and let's get into it. So, in today's topic, I'll be talking about what a woman needs from a man. Now, there are various things that a woman might possibly need from a man, but the most important things are these. A woman needs real love. Women want to be loved. Come on, guys. We all know this by now. But a man wants to be respected. If you could respect your man, respect his decisions, and respect his goals, dreams, and aspirations in life, my girl, you're done. Like, you're done. Men want to be respected. But we need to understand that respect goes both ways. As a man, you can't expect me to respect you, yet you failing to do that. Respect goes both ways. Women need to respect their men. I'm not saying be submissive, but yet I'm saying be submissive. But remember, your man also needs to respect you. Do not respect someone who doesn't respect you. Set your boundaries as a woman. You need to set your boundaries. That's very important to start up for discussion. But anyway, as a man, you need to compliment and acknowledge your woman. It has to be part of whatever it is that you want to call it. But it must run through your veins. You must know that I need to compliment my wife. I need to compliment my woman. You have to. Just to make them feel good, like, hey, Naya Zive, like, hey, yes, I'm doing good by my man. Like, you just have to respect your woman. It's very important. Acknowledge her. Compliment her. Show her that you love her. Like, guys, if you compliment your woman, for me in the future, if my husband or whatever had to compliment me if I was wearing this little pretty outfit or little pretty dress, I feel good. Like, that would make my day. Guys, please compliment your woman. Acknowledge them. Even if she cooked your favorite meal or she cooked something for you, acknowledge her. That's very important. Make her feel good. Make her, give her that. Like, please compliment your woman. It is very important. Mamela, very important. It's not up for discussion, my guy. It's not up for discussion. Like, any woman out there would agree with this. The moment you compliment her, even if she's having a bad day, it's a lot because she feels good. Like, she's like, yeah, even though I'm complimenting me and I'm good to go, Please, guys, compliment your woman and acknowledge them. You'll thank me one day, my guy. A woman loves a man that's goal-driven. A woman loves a man who has plans for the future. Someone who's, like, you have to be goal-driven. You need to be ambitious. You need to have aspirations in life. And all that, it's very important, guys. Even for women, it's very important to have goals. You have to set your goals, my love. You need to know about, okay, in order to get where I want to be, I need to do this and this and that. The same applies for men. Because imagine, like, as a woman, you meet this guy, you guys fall in love and everything, and then you feel you love him to an extent where you like ready to introduce him to your parents. Okay, sure. You introduce the guy to your parents, and then your dad or your mom asks, "Oh, okay, I'm going on. What are your future plans?" Nada. He doesn't have any. So please, be goal driven. Be ambitious. Set your goals. Set your goals. It is very important to set goals, because you might have money today, but you don't know what's going to happen in the future. invest if you have to, do something. But please, my guy, have plans for the future. Have plans for the future. You need to have plans for the future. It's very important. And guys, if it happens that, let's say you meet this lady, a very lovely lady, she's not at your level. I mean, well, not necessarily she's not at your level. Like, let's say she's a doctor. I'm just speak. Let's she's a doctor, and you. What can I say? You're probably a nurse, like a nurse. You're probably a nurse, and she's a doctor. Yes, you guys, salary wise, you're not at the same standard of level. But it's possible for a woman to fall in love with someone who's not where she is. But it all depends on your mindset. Like I said, be goal driven. Have a vision. Make sure you have plans for the future, because now if I'm going to fall in love with you, okay, we're at home, you got married, everything's fine. What's going to happen in the future? What's going to happen? You know, you need to set your goals, and you need to be realistic about your goals. You can't tell me that, oh, I'm going to buy you a 7-bedroom house, but like, what are you doing to obtain that? Like, literally, what are you doing to obtain that? Oh, I am going to buy you this and this and this and this and that. You see, my guy, like, what are you doing to actually obtain that? It's very, very important to be goal driven as a man. It's very, very important to have future plans, and it's very, very, very important for you to be honest. Honesty, but you need to be honest, do not lie. And one thing we mustn't forget is that women love powerful men. And when I say powerful, I don't necessarily mean now you have to be a chief or whatever. No. Women love men who make them feel secure, make them feel protected. I mean, who doesn't want to be with someone who's gonna make them feel so secure? Someone, like when something happens, my man got me, Each woman wants to feel protected, secure, and safe. Hey, when you're home with your man, you want to feel protected. You want to make, guys, please make sure, read through my lips, make sure you make her feel secure, protected as well. Please, please make sure, guys. And there are girls out there who grew up with their father's present, so they know what fatherly love is. They know what real love is. They know how they feel when they feel protected and secure, So, as a man, you need to make sure your wife or your significant other is protected around you at all times. You need to make sure she feels secure. Because now I wouldn't want to go home to someone who doesn't make me feel secure. How's that going to work? It's not. It absolutely won't work. So, guys, banana notes. Take your notepad. Rewatch this if you have to. Make sure your women feel safe. Because there's a number of things that happen out there. And imagine now, something transpired, right? And as your woman or wife, I can't speak to you because you might lash out on me, or I don't feel safe enough to say some things to you, like things that I don't like. Yeah, so make sure she feels safe around you. She's comfortable to an extent where she can disclose some matters. She can say some things. She can express her feelings. Because now, if you're gonna act some sort of way, and she's gonna be scared of you. She'll be even too scared to express how she feels. She'll be too scared to share some things with you. Maybe things that took place in the past, or something that happened to someone else. She'll feel scared. So make sure you make her feel secure. Make sure you make her comfortable enough to do whatever it is that she wants to do. If she's a goofy person, she needs to be comfortable before she shows that side of her. Imagine showing this goofy, fun, bubbly side of you to someone who's just, please, man, make sure they're comfortable, make sure they're safe, make sure they feel secure around you. And there are girls out there who never had their father figures present in their lives. So as a man, it's important to show her that not all men are like that. It's important to make her feel secure enough to understand, okay, so not everyone is like my dad. Not everyone thinks like that. There are people out there, or there's someone out here who's willing to protect me, someone who loves me for me, someone who's willing to do whatever it is to make me feel comfortable and to make sure that I'm happy at all times. Like, guys, we need to show each other love. And love isn't something that's one-sided. It honestly isn't. It has to come from both parties. The same with respect. Respect isn't one-sided. It has to come from both parties. You know, like, it's very important. Make sure your woman feels loved. Make sure your woman feels safe, secure. Make sure she's comfortable enough to share and do some things with you. Like, Vetu, you'll thank me. You'll honestly thank me one day, my guy. Listen, Balanama notes, very important. Very important. Please, man, make your woman feel loved. It's very important. On the note of comfortability and feeling secure, as a man, you need to tease your woman. Touch her somewhere. Kiss her, yeah, like, do something. Tease her. And make sure that she laughs and she smiles at all times. Like, guys, you need to be her best friend. Spend time with your woman. Even if, like, you have a lot of work, or there's quite a lot going on in life, make sure you spend quality time with your partner. Like, guys, you can give me, or you can give any woman out there, R1,000,000, like millions and millions and millions of rands. Just, oh babe, spend time, go shopping, I'm busy at work, cool that. Really now, like, it's not gonna make any difference, because I could be spending your money, but I still want to be next to you. I still want to smile you. I still want to cuddle. I want you to touch me everywhere. I want to be one with you. But how's that possible if you're not going to spend time with me? How's our love supposed to evolve if you're not going to spend time with me? How are we supposed to communicate if you're always busy? Communication. Your communication is very important. Communication is very, very important. Communicate with your partner. Inform her that, hey babe, this week my schedule is very busy, so what can we do to make sure that we do spend time together, to make sure that I do see you, even if it's 3-4 times during this week, but can we please work something out? You guys will work something out through communication, because if you don't communicate with your partner, she's going to start thinking otherwise. She's going to start thinking, oh, so he's always telling me that he's going to work, but is he really going to work? He's always telling me that he has a meeting at this time, and after that meeting he has another meeting. Is he really going to those meetings? What exactly is he doing? The moment you don't communicate, your woman will start thinking otherwise. She'll think of very, very much unnecessary things that are not true. But because you're not communicating with her and you're not making her feel secure at this point, she'll start overthinking. Like, she'll be like, yay, she'll be delusional and think the craziest things, whereas you're doing nothing, you're legit just at work. So communication is key. Making sure you sort your problems out before you guys go to bed is key. Is that you're underlying what I'm saying. Communication is very important. Making sure you guys don't go to bed angry at each other is also very important. The moment you guys go to bed angry, very, very much angry at each other, it's honestly gonna go south. It's gonna start going south, because as a woman, I don't want to go to bed hurt. I don't want to go to bed knowing that, I messed up, or he messed up. Like, we could have just talked about this. It didn't have to reach this point. I don't want that. I don't want to feel like that. And sometimes as people, we always shift the blame to ourselves. You as the guy could have been the one that was wrong, but you failed to take accountability. Now, no woman wants to be with someone who's not willing to take accountability and change when they're wrong. That is, Sana, you need to change. You need to work on yourself. You need to fix yourself if you have to. Come to me as your partner, okay? if you're failing to do something on your own, tell me, Ish, I'm failing in this department. What can we do? Communicate, and make sure you're able to take accountability. Because the moment I do something wrong as the woman in the relationship, you're gonna start getting angry. And the moment you're angry, that's gonna lead to us clashing, arguing, going to bed, most probably angry at each other. So being able to take accountability, being able to communicate, and honesty, you have to be honest at all times. If as a woman I did something you didn't like, let me know so that I can fix it, work around it, shape it, and we can move on. Men fail to communicate, one thing. Like, I don't know why, I really don't, but some men really fail to communicate, and it has to end. It has to end. Because if I do something that you don't like, how do you expect me to shape it, to fix it, to work around it, and to actually change if you're not going to tell me what it is that's wrong I am doing? And sometimes as people, we don't realize that we're wrong. We honestly don't realize that we're wrong. So having someone to actually tell you, what, Milani, I don't like what you did. Milani, you shouldn't have done this and this and that, because now you're making me feel some type of way. And I'll do the same to you. And let me leave you guys with something before I end this video. Make sure that you shower your significant other with small gestures. If you see flowers at a store, buy her those flowers. If you see this nice piece of jewelry, buy her. If you feel like writing her a letter expressing your feelings, write that letter. The smallest things could save your relationship. These smallest things could mean a lot to someone else. Sometimes, maybe as a person, I've never really had someone gift me something, or I've never really had someone write me a letter expressing how they feel. So now imagine if someone you really love, someone who's really close to your heart, someone you're willing to do anything for, writes you a letter expressing how they feel, buys you a gift, or they thought of you when they were somewhere and they're like, hey, show one of this. This would look good on my woman. Guys, and gifts don't only come from men. They shouldn't actually only come from men. As a woman, do the same thing as well. But we're focusing on men here. Men, please, small gestures will save you. But please stay tuned for part 2. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do like, subscribe, and comment. And if there's any other topics that you guys would love me to cover, leave it down in the comment section. Peace out.